People in a North County community want action from the county's Department of Animal Services.
They say they've reported a neighbor for having too many dogs and not taking care of them, and it's a neighbor we've reported on before. CBS 8's Anna Laurel joins us now live to explain. Anna, what's happening now?
That's right, you guys. Tonight, we just confirmed the county's Department of Animal Services is investigating what is happening at a woman's property here in the gates behind me, and the neighbors who deal with her want action.
We have seen well over the legal limit of dogs on the property. The dogs are aggressive. They leave the property. We've had them on our yard where they've charged us. They've charged my daughter.
People in this North County community frustrated. They say they've reported these dogs and their owner to the county's Department of Animal Services for years, and nothing's changed.
We all have young children, and our kids will be out playing in the front, and all of a sudden we'll see the dogs come, and we literally have to race and grab our 2-year-old because they bite, they attack.
San Diego County Code says you can have 6 dogs on your property. Any more becomes a kennel. In one of the neighbors' videos, we counted 7 dogs in the backyard.
We've counted 5 golden retriever puppies, 4 adults, on top of the dog count that was already there.
These women say they're afraid to go on camera, afraid of their neighbor and the woman they say owns these dogs, Debra Berkley. Debra is at the center of another animal services investigation. She's one of the owners of this horse property that we've done several reports on starting back in March. She never answered my calls about that situation, but today we saw her for the first time. Hi, Debra. Can I talk to you just a minute? So you've talked to her before?
Yeah, with a shotgun in my face.
Brent Gleason is a former Navy SEAL and lives in this neighborhood. He says Debra pulled a gun on him when he returned a couple dogs to her house. He was shocked at what he saw.
Trash, garbage, feces, and all over the floor. A lawnmower in the living room. The entire house is just full of like ripped open cans of dog food, bags of dog food all over the floor. So that's probably how they eat. Mixed in with all the dog feces and urine all over the floor too.
He says he's seen a dozen dogs on property.
By the way they look, the way they behave, they're extremely violent, extremely agitated, which means they're not well taken care of.
They all say they've contacted Animal Services. They have case numbers. The HOA says it started reporting Debra in 2021. They're told an officer will contact them, but no one does.
We're trying to do all we can to advocate for the animals. We just keep hitting dead ends.
Okay, well, today we did get some answers late this afternoon. I heard back from the county's Department of Animal Services. They've made contact with Debra and say she was complying with the 6-dog county limit as of April 14th. Now, one of the neighbors that we interviewed for our story that has made reports in the past says that late this afternoon she got a call from the county and they told her they are elevating her case and she'll be hearing from a lieutenant soon. We've put all this information, of course, the full statement from the county. It's on our website with this story. Now, as for the horse investigation that Debra is involved with, the county says it is still ongoing. Live out here in the North County, this is Anna Laurel for CBS 8.
Thank you, Anna. You feel for the neighbors of that property with all the dogs, and you're also hoping that the dogs are being cared for properly.